Hello guys and welcome. This is Adrian and thank you for joining me today in this special yoga session specifically designed for individuals with PTSD. Before we get started today, I would like to ask you to have a block ready and a little blanket. As well as before we get started, I would suggest that we create a nice, safe and peaceful environment. So when you are ready, let's get comfortable on our mat into a nice cross-legged pose so that we have an opening meditation. So gently cross your legs. If you want, you can elevate yourself with the block. If you want, you can use a couple of cushions as well to elevate your knees if you need. Try to settle in. Interlock your fingers and bring your big thumbs together whilst you bring your hands next to your belly button and rest your hands on your hips or on your legs. You open up your shoulders back and then slowly drop them. Yeah. You keep your heart open and your back straight. When you're ready, gently close your eyes and let's take a few deep breaths so that we can find that natural breath. So let's take 5 deep breaths. Whenever you're ready, deeply inhale and exhale. One more time. And then just gently breathe in and out through your nose. We're gonna be here for a few minutes. We're gonna ground ourselves and create a safe space. So as it is natural, you'll have thoughts floating and coming in and out of your mind most of the time, which is natural. The main focus is to not create thinking out of the thoughts and just simply let them flow away, let them float away, detach yourself from them. What do I mean by that? If you're thinking of, let's say an idea comes to your mind that you have to do something today, fixing the car, for example. That's just a thought. But do not turn it into thinking, where you start creating a plan in your mind or where you're gonna go and how you're gonna do it. So detach yourself from that. Allow yourself on the mat today to be free of thinking, even though that sometimes can be one of the hardest things to do. Especially if you live most of the time in flight or fight mode and waiting for the next thing to happen. Now slowly visualize a warm, protective white light surrounding you in a cocoon of safety. Feel that energy coming from the ground which brings balance and safety. Feel that warm white light protecting you from any outside forces, noises, thoughts, feelings. That is filled with love and compassion. Now gently let's set our intention for the day by focusing on healing, self-love, self-compassion, peace, and safety. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And when you are ready, gently open up your eyes. Let's bring our palms together and rub them. Let's create some friction. And then run your palms across your face, across your shoulders, across your body, your hands, your legs. Now we are in a safe space. So let's get started with our warm-up. So let's all stand up. We're going to start with our upper body and then gradually move down. So bring your right ear over to the right shoulder and then gently move your head backwards and to the left and then back to the right shoulder. So doing this motion 180 degrees from one ear to another backwards. So let's do this 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna do it in the front. So bring your chin into your chest and your ear to the right and then to the left. Again, just 180 degrees motion. 1, 2, 3. We never rotate our heads 360 degrees because we're harming the spine. 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently bring your head up. Now bring your hands on your chest. Bring your palms on chest level and pulsate your hands in and out. 1, 2. Let's warm up the shoulders. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now bring your hands parallel to the ground and let's rotate them backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your hands a little bit. I know your shoulders must be tiring. Now bring one hand up and one hand down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you get up here, pulsate your hands a little bit in and out. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry. 10. Now let's rotate our hands backwards. 1, 2, as if you're to swim backwards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And frontwise, the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your hands again. Now let's do a couple of side stretches. So bring your left palm by your side and the right hand above your right ear as you go down gently. And when you get here, you pulsate your body in and out a little bit. So warm up that spine, yeah, and stretch the side muscle. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's do a couple of wrists warm up, yeah? So make fists and rotate your wrists inwards, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way around now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your hands a little bit. Let's do a couple of hip rotations. Yeah, so bring your palms on your hips and rotate your hips from right to left. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other way around from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Now let's do a couple of sitting forward folds. So we're going to pulsate our spine, yeah? So inhale, open up your heart, and then exhale, forward fold, drop your body onto the ground, drop your palms heavy, and pulsate your body up and down a couple of times so that we can warm up the spine a little bit more. When you're ready, gently come all the way up. And let's do a couple of hip rotations. So bring your palms on your hips, bring your right knee up, and gently rotate it outwards, yeah? From left to right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Now inwards. So from right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your leg a little bit. Let's move on to the left side. So plant your right foot into the ground. Gently lift your knee up and rotate outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If this is too much and you're losing your balance, you can support yourself onto a wall or hold on to a chair, yeah? Let's do it inwards now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your leg. Shake both your legs. Shake your body a little bit. Now let's do a couple of ankle rotations. So plant your big toe onto the ground. Lift your heel off the ground and rotate it outwards, yeah? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your leg a little bit. Now let's move on to the left side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Shake your hands a little bit with your body. We're gonna do a couple of warm-ups on the mat now. So let's all meet in tabletop. We're gonna do a couple of cat cows. So plant your palms into the ground underneath your shoulder. Yeah. Bring your knees wide and open as your hips and in alignment with your palms. So when you're ready, inhale, arch your back, look up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. So let's do this a couple of times. Inhale, exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're ready, let's transition onto our backs for a couple of reclining twists. Go onto your back, bring your knees into your chest, open up your hands parallel to the ground, and bring your knees over to the left. Gently. Inhale, bring them back up. Exhale, back to the right. So inhale back to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're ready, bring your knees into your chest, hug them, and extend your legs in front of you. Come back to sitting. Let's do a couple of forward folds. So here in sitting, keep your heart open, your back straight. Inhale, bring your hands up. Extend and lengthen, and then exhale, forward fold gently. You can grab your shins or your toes, the back of your feet, whatever feels comfortable. We're gonna be here for a few breaths. When you're ready, gently come up and let's all meet in mountain pose at the top of our mats for our grounding asanas. We're all gonna meet in mountain pose. Here, very important. I'll face the camera so you can see me. The big toes are together and the heels are a couple of inches open wide. Yeah? Let me turn around so you can see from this angle as well. Toes together, heels separated. So, hands by your side. Keep your core engaged and your back straight as this is a very active pose. Here we need to make sure that our ankles are in alignment with our knees and our hips and our shoulders. So we're not pointing too much forward or too much backwards. If that is the case, if you feel like your body is pointing forward a little bit too much, this means you live in the future. You think about what's going to be, what's going to happen. If your body is tilting backwards a little bit, you live in the past. So let's center ourselves, palms by your side, eyes ahead. You can close your eyes. We're going to take a couple of deep breaths here to ground ourselves. So when you're ready, deeply inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale. Exhale. You might want to keep a slight bend in your knees so that you gain more balance. And if you keep your eyes open, always find a drishti point, a focus point in your room or in your house, something that doesn't move, like a dot on the wall. It's going to keep you balanced and not to fall down in balancing poses. And when you're ready, inhale, bring your hands up above your head, look up between your palms. Exhale, gonna forward fold. Drop your head, drop your body. Inhale for a flat back, straighten your knees, look ahead. Exhale, we're gonna plant our palms underneath our shoulders as we come down to plank. So plank, elbows in, then inhale, up dog. Arch your back, look up at the ceiling, and then exhale, down dog. Don't worry if your heels are not touching the ground. Bring your chest towards the ground. When you're ready, inhale, look up between your palms, come all the way up, go flat back. Inhale, look up, keep your knees straight, and then exhale, forward fold again, drop your head. Then inhale, come all the way up, look up between your palms. Exhale, back to mountain pose. Now bring your right leg behind your back, about 3 to 3.5 feet apart, width apart according to your height. Bend the left leg. We're gonna go for warrior one on the right side. So inhale, bring your hands up, look up between your palms. You're gonna keep your core engaged. Make sure that the right knee doesn't go over your toes. Yeah, so you sink your hips in, but don't go over your toes with the left knee. Keep your core engaged and your back straight. Here again, you might want to find the drishti point. Gonna be here for a couple of breaths. Breathe in and out through your nose. The back leg is around 45 degrees. The back knee is extended. And when you're ready, you're gonna gently transition to warrior two. So open up your legs, open up your hands parallel to the ground, and the back leg opens up a couple more inches wide, and it comes into 90 degrees, so L shape. Open up your hands parallel to the ground and look over to the left fingertips here. Make sure that your hands are level to your shoulders, so not one up and one down, okay? And really sink your hips. Again, make sure that your knee is not going over your fingertips. Keep your core engaged, your back straight. So make sure that your hips are in alignment with your knees and you're not tilting backwards or forward. If that's the case, breathe in and straighten yourself up. Gonna be here for a couple of breaths. A few deep breaths in through your nose. Now gently bring your hands by your side and let's meet to the top of the mat in mountain pose again. Now we're gonna go for 3 pose. And I'll give you a couple of variations here. So you're going to bring your right foot on top of your left thigh. Okay? Take your time to get in there. Inhale, bring your hands up and look up. The second variation would be, if this is too much, bring your foot on top of your calf, your left calf. Yeah? Again, hands up. And if this is too much, bring your right toes on the floor and your heel on top of your left ankle. As you inhale and look up at the ceiling here again, you keep your core engaged, your back straight, and make sure you don't tilt over to the left or to the right. So, whatever pose you choose to be in, take your time to get in there. Find the drishti point, something to focus on. And don't worry if you lose your balance, just slowly come back to it. Remember, this is a safe space. Gently find your breath. When you're ready, slowly bring your hands down. Drop your head down. Let's meet in mountain pose and let's take a vinyasa. So inhale, hands up, look up between your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head, drop your body. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Inhale for a flat back. Straighten your back, look ahead. Straighten your knees as well. And exhale, plant your palms as you go down to plank. Inhale, up dog. Arch your back, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, down dog. We're all gonna meet in down dog. Here we're gonna pulsate our legs. We're gonna pedal our legs a little bit. Left and right. Again, don't worry if the heel is not touching the floor. Try to open up your shoulders away from your ears so that we can create the space. And press your chest towards the floor. Bring your chest towards the floor. You can stop pedal. And let's take a couple of breaths in here. Before we transition to child's pose. So when you're ready, gently drop into your knees. Open up your knees wide. Bring your toes together. We're gonna go into a child's pose. We're gonna ground here for a couple of minutes. So bring your forehead onto the ground. Open up your shoulders away from your ears. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Gently relax in the pose. We're gonna ground ourselves in here for a couple of breaths, for a few minutes. When you're ready at your own time, gently look up. Plant your palms as you come up to down dog. From down dog, you look up between your palms, come all the way to a flat back. So inhale, remember bring your big toes together, heels wide. Inhale for a flat back, straighten your back, straighten your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Drop your head. And then inhale, keep a slight bend in your knees as you come all the way up, engage your core. Hands up, look up between your palms. Inhale and then exhale back to the center. Now we're gonna bring the left leg behind our back, about 3.5 or 3 feet width apart according to your height for warrior one on the left. Bend the right knee, bring the left hands up. Sorry, bring both your hands up, look up between your palms. Yeah, really sink in your hips. Make sure that your right knee doesn't go over your toe, over your toes. Keep your back straight, core engaged. And let's rest in the pose for a couple of minutes, for a couple of breaths. Feel the grounding underneath your feet. And when you're ready, open up your hands parallel to the ground and extend your left leg a couple of inches wider for warrior two on the left side. Here, we look towards our right fingertips. We always look in warrior two, we always look towards where the knee is bended. Remember to keep your hands at the same level. Make sure that your hips are straight in alignment with your knee. We're going to be here for a couple of breaths. Take a couple of deep breaths in if you've run out of breath. And when you're ready, gently come all the way up to mountain pose. And we're gonna go for 3 poses on the left. So again, remember the 2 variations. You can either bring your foot on your inner right thigh, on your calf, or on the floor with the heel resting on the right ankle. So whatever you choose, take your time to get into it. When you're ready, inhale, bring your hands up and find the focus point. When you're ready, gently drop your hands by your side. And let's meet in mountain pose. We're gonna take a full vinyasa and we're all gonna meet up in child's pose. So inhale, look up between your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale for a flat back. Exhale, plant your palms as you go down to plank, elbows in. Inhale, up dog. Arch your back, look up at the ceiling. Exhale, down dog. You can pedal your feet a couple of times if you feel like so. And when you're ready, let's all meet down in a wide-legged child's pose. Rest your forehead onto the ground. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And let's take a few breaths in here. When you're ready, gently look up. Come all the way up to a down dog. Look up between your palms. Inhale, come all the way up to a flat back. Look ahead of you. Exhale, forward fold, drop your head. Then inhale, engage your core. Come all the way up, look up between your palms. Exhale, hands by your side. Now we're going to transition to our restorative poses. So here we're going to be using our block and our blanket. Let's all meet sitting on our mats. Extend your legs in front of you. Bring your block close. We're going to go for a supported bridge. We're going to be in it for 4 minutes. So bend your knees and bring your block underneath your hips, not on your lower back, yeah? So bring your block underneath your hips, whatever height is comfortable for you, okay? So remember, adjust it so that it's underneath your hips. Bring your palms by your side, palms facing up. And then gently close your eyes. We're going to rest here, restore our body. As we had our grounding asanas, now we're going to restore and allow our body to ground even better. The reason we're doing this restorative poses, it's because it works very well with our minds, not just our body. But when it comes to patience, especially for my neurodivergent friends out there who don't really have the patience, this asana right here really allows us to be more present and to stay with ourselves, which is basically training our mind to become more patient. Gently breathe in and out through your nose. Whatever thoughts come to your mind, just allow them to travel away. Don't hold on to them. This is your time. This is time for you to practice self-love and self-care. Now gently at your own time, lift your hips up, remove the block, drop your hips onto the floor. And here, if you want, you can bring your block to support your head as we're gonna transition to our bound angle pose. We're gonna bring our feet together and open up our knees wide. You can bring your palms on your hips, on your legs, or simply rest them facing up onto the floor. Allow the weight of your legs to do the work. Make sure that your lower back is touching the ground. If you don't want to use the block underneath your head, that's fine, you don't have to. Now gently at your own time, bring your palms underneath your legs. Bring your legs together, bring your knees together. Let's come all the way up to sitting. And we're going to transition into Malasana or garland pose. So we're all going to meet in this squat-like pose. Just open up your legs almost as wide as the mat. So let me face you so that you can see me. If this is too much for you, you can always use that blanket, put it underneath your heels. Yeah, if you have pain in your knees, or as well, you can always use a block and elevate your bum. Then you bring your hands in prayer mode, your elbows in between your knees, and you press your palms down and open up your knees. Here you keep your core engaged, you open up your heart, and your spine is straight. Okay? So whichever version you decide to do, we're gonna be here for a couple of minutes. If you want, you can always keep your eyes closed so that you don't get distracted from what is around you, because our mind is very tricky, can very easily distract us. This is going to be our last pose of the day before we transition to Shavasana. Remember to keep a gentle smile on your face as you love yourself. And whenever we smile, we engage certain muscles on our face, which are producing a serotonin, a chemical in our brain that produces love, almost like when you are hugging somebody. When you're ready, gently come out of the pose. And let's transition on our back for the sweet Shavasana. Extend your legs in front of you. Again, here, if you have any lower back problems, you can always elevate your feet as high as you want. Bring your palms facing down, your palms facing up, sorry. You can use a blanket if you want, so that you don't get chilly. We're gonna be here for a couple of minutes. So really relax your face muscles, relax your ears, your eyelids, feel how they're growing heavy. Relax the back of your head, relax the back of your eyes, relax your chin, relax your jaw, relax your shoulders into the ground and your hands. Feel the back of your hands relaxing into the ground. Relax your back, your lower back. Relax your chest and your belly. Relax your hips, your buttocks. Relax your quads, your legs, your knees. Relax your calves and your toes and your ankles. Feel how with every exhalation, you ground yourself more and more into the ground. Now gently at your own time, try to come back into the body. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Feel your mat. And whenever you're ready, tilt your body over to the right side so that you push yourself all the way up to a nice cross-legged pose. Again, you can elevate yourself, elevate your hips if you feel like so. You can use your blanket if you want to elevate your knees or simply to cover yourself up. When you are ready, bring your palms together on top of each other. Interlock your fingers, bring your big thumbs together and rest your palms into your hips, into your legs. Keep your eyes closed. Let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more time, a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now gently find your breath. Remember to keep your back straight. Let's take a few breaths here in silence. I hope that this session today has helped you to become more grounded and more present. And as you go about your day, I encourage you to carry this sense of grounding, self-compassion, and the peace that you have cultivated during your practice on the mat today. Now you can visualize that protective white light as it's coming out from the ground and wrapping itself around you like a cocoon of safety. And feel that energy keeping you tall, keeping you happy and positive. And anytime you feel out of sorts, you feel imbalanced, or even whenever you leave the house to go to work, go to school, whatever your journey may be, before you get into your car, before you get into the bus, on your bike, imagine that white protective energy surrounding you as you go on about your journey. And remember that that is keeping you safe and unharmed. And every time you feel unsafe, remember to call onto that white light, come and surround you and protect you from anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. Especially in those times when you feel like you're in a flight or fight mode all the time. Being super aware of your surroundings, being distracted. not knowing what to do. Think that you always have access to an energy that is there for you, that is full of love and safety and compassion, and that you deserve it. And be very grateful for you have shown yourself on the mat today to practice self-love, because you are love and you are a deserving of love. Now gently, without opening up your eyes, bring your palms together in front of you and stop rubbing them together. Create a friction. Let's create that sweet, sweet loving energy. And when you feel that your palms are warming up, slowly bring your palms across your face, across your shoulders, your body, your hands, your legs, all over your body. Feel that sweet loving energy. And you can gently open up your eyes. I bow to the divine in you. Namaste. May you have a blessed day.